Hi, I am Nursyakirah Nabihah, binti Mohamad Sazali. This is for ELC231 for oral commentary.
I will now be explaining about the overview plot in the movie Legally Blonde. So, Elle Woods is the main character in the movie. Elle Woods has it all. She is the president of her top sorority, fashion student, which is the top student on her campus, and a natural blonde. She dates the cutest boy on her campus named Warner Huntington. One day, Elle Woods is taken to an expensive restaurant by her boyfriend. She expects Warner to propose her, but he breaks up with her instead. It is because he intends to go to Harvard Law School and become a successful politician, and he thought that Elle Woods is not same level as him, and Elle is not serious enough to be in for that kind of life, and he wants someone who is more serious about her career. So after Elle Woods heard that Warner Huntington is engaged to a girl named Vivian that he met in Harvard Law School, Elle thinks that she can win Warner back if she becomes a lawyer. Elle believes that she can win Warner back if she shows herself capable of achieving the same thing. After months of studying, Elle passed the law school admission test and combined with her 4.0 GPA but in fashion major, but somehow she could get accepted in Harvard Law School. But upon her arrival, people at law school disapprove of her because she acts like a dumb blonde. Elle realized that Warner will never respect her, so she tries really hard at law school to prove him wrong. Next is movie setting. So, despite the fact that 2001 film was set at Harvard University, campus scene for Legally Blonde were actually filmed at USC, which is the University of California. Secondly, the film was released on October 25, 2001. Fun fact, it was filmed even before I was born. Thirdly, Amanda Brown published Legally Blonde in 2001, basing it up on her real-life experience as a blonde attending Stanford Law School while being obsessed with fashion and beauty, reading Elle magazine, and frequently clashing with the personality of her peers. Next is movie genre. The movie genre in Legally Blonde is comedy and romance, which is fun because it was a fun combination. So, I will now be talking about the character in Legally Blonde. So, firstly, the main character in Legally Blonde is Elle Woods. Elle Woods discredits the blonde bimbo type stereotype and helps win a court case, and also she gets to graduate at her top class in law school and find love with Emmett, who appreciates her personality and intelligence. Elle is a very positive person and always sees the best in others and on herself. She is loyal, bubbly, and also honest. So next is supporting characters. So firstly, it is Warner Huntington, which is the ex-boyfriend of Elle Woods. Warner would break up with Elle because he thought that Elle is not serious enough to be with him, and would leave her for Harvard Law School. As handsome as Warner he is, he has known to be shown to be overly ambitious as well as mean. Secondly, Emmett Richmond is Elle's love interest in Legally Blonde. Emmett is a nice guy and he will do anything to do that Elle is happy. He is helpful, forgiving, has a genius level intellect, and is also quite resourceful and trustworthy. So, as we're talking about memorable scenes, I believe that everyone will find a memorable scene in every movie in different ways. So, in my opinion, my memorable scenes in Legally Blonde is when Elle Woods met Warner for the first time after the breakup at the law school, and Warner's expression wasn't too impressed to bump into Elle Woods because he underestimated Elle Woods could never got into the Harvard Law School because he thought that she is just some type of bimbo blonde girl. So my favorite quote is when Elle Woods made a speech on her graduation day. It says that remembering the first impression was not always correct. You must always have faith in people, and most importantly, have faith in yourself. It is such an impactful speech for me. So as we know, every movie will have the strengths and weaknesses. So for me, the strength in the Legally Blonde has lesson to young girls on the intersection of femininity and power. Legally Blonde is a lesson in empowerment and owning your choices. Secondly, the movie is good for people who have self-low confidence. It is because the movie itself is about a girl who has been underestimated by many people, but she managed to prove it because she has faith in herself. So the weaknesses is the movie is mostly about a girl power. So I think it will be more attracted to watch this movie for girl viewers rather than boy viewers. So for the lesson and moral values I have learned in the Legally Blonde is that firstly, you can fully embrace the feminine side of yours and still be taken seriously. For example, Elle is undoubtedly a girly girl with a love of many paddies, but she is still a hard worker and with a good common sense. Secondly, we should always trust and have faith in ourselves, trying our best and never give up to get whatever we want. It shows in the movie when Elle realized her worth and full capability. Even though she is from a fashion major, but she proved it that she could get into Harvard Law School because she works hard for it. Thirdly, you shouldn't underestimate other people. Elle words break the blonde-haired people stereotype, which include the blonde bombshell and the dumb blonde. It means that we learn in this movie that we shouldn't underestimate blonde people to improve society general opinion that actually blonde-haired people is also smart and hardworking person.
Welcome to Harvard.
Don't be scared. Everyone will love you.
Elle? I'm sorry, are you here to see me?
I go here.
You got into Harvard Law?
What, like it's hard?
I got a PhD from Berkeley.
MBA from Wharton. I've been deworming orphans in Somalia.
2 weeks ago, I saw Cameron Diaz at Fred Siegel, and I talked her out of buying this truly heinous Angora sweater.
Malibu Barbie lives.
I've come to join your study group.
Our group is full.
Oh, is this like an RSVP thing?
No, it's like a smart people thing. I give it 2 more weeks.
What is this?
We're betting to see how much longer you're gonna last.
You're not smart enough, sweetie.
I'll show you how valuable Elle Woods can be.
MGM Pictures presents
You have a resume? It's pink.
And it's scented. I think it gives it a little something extra.
a comedy about knowing who you are
Do you think she just woke up one morning and said, I think I'll go to law school today?
and showing what you've got.
Will I recommend this movie and why? To answer this question, yes, I would definitely recommend you to watch Legally Blonde. It is because in this movie, you could have many of moral values, and I'll also will recommend this show to someone who interested and wanted to join law school, because somehow you will get to relate to the Harvard Law School. And then I will also recommend these shows to someone who has self-law confidence, because I believe that after you watch Legally Blonde, it will somehow change your mindset and help you to improve you to be a better version of yourself. Other than that, you could also watch this movie because it has some funny moments and romantic, cute moments of the couples. That's it. I hope you enjoy the show. That's all from me. Thank you for watching.